And now, here to entertain you all, because every day he's hustling. Side Hustle Cinema.
On this episode, Side Hustle reviews a killer movie with a killer transfer. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Oh, Jennifer Love Huge Tits is in this one. I gotta see this in 4K.
Welcome back to the channel. Side Hustle Cinema here. Thanks for clicking on that video. We've got a cool video coming up, as you heard. We're going to be taking a look at the I Still Know What You Did Last Summer 4K. This one was really good. I wanted to put this video out because I was so impressed with this. This was really good, and I just kind of wanted to let you guys know really quickly. And you know, we'll look at the packaging. We'll talk a little bit about special features and you know, all that stuff. No spoilers if you haven't seen the movie or anything like that. But fantastic release here by Sony. Good job, Sony. So right off the bat, let's just go ahead and talk about the packaging. Well, my slipcover actually got just a tiny bit damaged. This is the first time I've ordered from Orbit, and I've had something arrive with a little bit of a ding on it. That's alright. I'm not going to go too crazy over it or nothing, but I'm surprised because almost everything I get from Orbit is always like in really good condition and on time. I actually like ordering from them for that reason. But I got the movie in a couple days early, and so I spent some time with it, watched it, and yeah, it's really good transfer. But yeah, we're gonna get into that. But let's go ahead and talk about the packaging. So you got the slip cover here. I mean, it's nothing special. You know, you got the jacket cover on the case here. It's got sort of the red tone to it. The slip cover has got more of a blue tone to it. Kind of cool, I guess. I never dig all the bars and this and that. I mean, you're taking up so much of your slip cover just for these silly advertisements. You know, because, you know, there's the days of people walking by and being like, oh, this movie's out. Those days are gone. You know, the only people buying movies now are collectors that know exactly what they're buying. They know what's out. They know it's a 4K. You know, you're not trying to sell to the mass audiences anymore. So those bars and banners are no longer necessary, and they should get rid of them. But yeah, so here's the case. You open it up. Well, here's the back if you want to take a look at that real quick. And then on the inside, you do get a little disc art. You got the 4K, you got the Blu-ray there. No reversible cover art on this one. And we can talk briefly about the movie. Basically, this is the sequel to I Know What You Did Last Summer. This one is kind of a funny movie in the way that people talk about it a lot, because for some reason people don't want to come out and just admit that they like this movie. They always seem to go, you know, the second one's pretty good. Not as good as the first, though. Or, you know, they'll have something to say. They can't just give it a compliment. They almost always have to, you know, do the asterisk, you know, give it a backhanded compliment. You know, they always have to find something, some reason to kind of insult the movie as well. Even though they're saying that they like it, they always seem to want to just, you know, I like it, but I have to insult it now. I just find that that seems to be the case when people talk about this one. I just really like this movie. Is it as good as the first? Maybe it's close. I think it's really close. I enjoyed the second one almost as much. I've probably seen the first one more, so maybe I even would want to see this one a little more nowadays. I think it's great. It's got a great cast in it. Of course, Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze are back in this one. And you got Brandy and Mekhi Phifer in there. And you get Jack Black playing like a Rastafarian, a stoner guy. I mean, that's that alone is great. But yeah, so it's the group. It's years after the first one. There, some time has passed, and Jennifer Love Hewitt, she's at college. She wins a contest to go on this little getaway weekend, and it's on an island. It's all tropical, and so she takes her friends with her. There's a guy that tags along. It's supposed to be like her love interest. Her and Freddie Prinze are separated, and a lot of craziness goes on. I'm not going to give away any twists or turns or plot points or this and that, but the island isn't populated. It's the end of the season. They're getting into their stormy season, and so they pretty much have the run of the island to themselves and just a few people that work there on the island. And I just think it's great. And that, the setup of the movie really lends itself well to the picture quality and the Atmos track that's on this thing. And we're going to get into that. And before we do, Chucky, go ahead and give them the rundown. Let them know the tale of the tape on this one.
All right, tech nerds, I still know what you did last summer has a native 4K transfer, HDR10, and Dolby Vision. The audio mix is a Dolby True HD 7.1 Atmos mix, and the movie is 101 minutes long. Did I give you a nerdgasm?
All right, so we'll start with that picture quality, and this one looks fantastic. A lot of times you get these 4K releases, and the 4K transfer is like so much darker, and it gives it that cinematic look, but sometimes it makes it a little bit hard to see in the darker areas and things. That is not the case with this one. There's some great details that are actually picked up in those darker scenes, and in the daytime stuff out on the island. The colors are so vivid and brighter, and you can just see more of a natural tone. All that colorization that was done on the Blu-ray has all been corrected. It looks a little more natural, and just overall just more vibrant. Really, really amazing. I mean, just phenomenal. And there is a ton of outdoor scenes in this movie. They're on an island. It's a tropical location. You got beach, you got water, you got, vegetation and jungle. And it all looks really, really good. And then, it's the stormy season, so, there are some, dark and stormy times too, and some dark scenes and this and that. And like I said, nothing's getting like you're actually getting to pick up extra details. This is really the way 4K transfer should be. That's why I did this video. It's just to talk about how incredibly good this one was or is. Now let's talk a little bit about the audio. This one has a Dolby Atmos track. It's got a 7.1 Dolby True HD audio track on here, and yeah, it's really, really good. This movie has, like I talked about, it has those storm scenes, so you get a little thunder, some rain, that type of thing going on. And I run a 5.2.4 home theater setup, so I have like the 4 dedicated overhead Atmos speakers. And there was definitely some, isolated activity, a little bit in those, especially during like the rain scenes and stuff. It was really cool. We also had, quite a bit of music that would go on. You know, it's totally immersive. There was some object-based surround sound going on too. Not a lot of it, I mean, but it's not like a super action-packed kind of movie like that. But during the third scene, you know, when things really start to kind of, you know, break down and you know, you have your final battles here, you know, there was some good stuff in there. Everything, you know, came across clean and clear, and I got no issues with the audio. It sounded really nice. Now, as far as special features, you don't have a whole lot on this disc. You've got a couple special features on the 4K disc, and you've got a few on the Blu-ray disc. On the 4K disc, you have a commentary by the director, Danny Cannon, and then you have He Still Knows What You Did, and that's an interview with Muse Watson from the movie, and that's on the 4K disc. And then on the Blu-ray, you just get the making of featurette. You get a music video from Jennifer Love Hewitt, and the theatrical trailer. So not a ton of special features. The commentary track's probably the best thing on here to check out. Well, maybe the music video with Jennifer Love Hewitt, if you just kind of want to check that out for giggles. But yeah, this is a fantastic release, especially for the price point. You know, it's a decent looking slipcover. I don't like all the banners and stuff, but other than that, it's a decent looking slipcover. The movie, The Transfer, is phenomenal. That's what you're buying it for. And the special features, it would be nice to have a few more, but yeah, the overall transfer and the audio and the picture quality was so great that that's what makes this really a top release. This is one that, yeah, you should definitely grab right away. You're not going to want to. You're definitely going to want this one in your collection for your home theater, whatever you got going on. It's great. Well, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Make sure you check out the other video I dropped today. It was a Fright Rags and Cavity Colors t-shirt haul video. Also had some Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3 trading cards here that I kind of go over. A little bit of a lunchbox situation there too. I dropped 2 videos in one day today, so I don't know how the notifications will work, but go check out the other video, and I'm gonna let Chucky get the last word. But until next time, guys, stay safe, have fun, keep watching them movies, and I will see you on the next one. Tell them what to do next, Chucky.
It would be super fucking cool if you would click on another video. And remember, kids, Side Hustle is your friend till the end.